Yeah, this is my Cadillac, Egyptian Cadillac.
She broke Egypt.
Oops. Oh my goodness.
This isn't the original entrance to this pyramid.
For good scuba juju right here with the fish.
Egypt does that to people.
Oldest pyramid in the world. The world.
See the boats?
Mm-hmm. Just a little trek through the desert with pyramids. I mean pyramids. Cue the camel.
Look at these
My hat just flew into the tomb. What does that mean? Lunch on a boat.
Kind of cruise.
On the Nile. What's going through your head right now?
I can't.
Geeking?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey guys, what's up? It's Pascale.
And Mo.
Art of Adventure.
Cairo.
In Cairo. Welcome back to our channel.
Giza, actually. The Giza Plateau.
Can you see the pyramids behind us?
Yeah.
Glorious in the light.
Yes.
We've had an amazing couple days here.
Oh my God.
And so we want to show you some of the things to do, what to watch out for, how to stay safe. It's a very beautiful country.
It is that.
And we just want you guys to have a good time when you're considering your next place to go.
Cairo.
Check it out. They say the day you stop learning is the day you stop living. As eager students of life, Mo and I have both been feeling the tug to head abroad after a 2-year hiatus. Before COVID hit, we were really on a roll. Get in the chute! France, Italy, Thailand, China, even Liberia, West Africa.
So it begins the long ass line.
This time, though, the long airport lines and even longer flights all point toward the land that was home to one of the earliest civilizations in human history, Egypt. The thought of experiencing the country's achievements preserved through art and monuments make the 30-plus hour journey from our home every bit worthy. Not a shabby view from the rooftop bar. Despite our jet-lagged, glassy eyes, that first look at the pyramids at 1 a.m. removed any lingering doubt. This is going to be awesome. We only have 2 full days in and around Cairo. In order to see and do the most, we scheduled some of our tours ahead of time through Destination Dive. As always, you can check the links in the video description to create your own trip of a lifetime. Okay, we have a lot to do in 48 hours, and the Step Pyramid in Saqqara is one landmark we don't want to miss. The oldest pyramid in the world of history. All the world. The Step Pyramid was constructed 4,700 years ago. It's the very first pyramid built by the Egyptians. The whole complex is impressive. This is what's left of the limestone wall that was originally built to surround this pyramid. Beautiful.
And look up.
Thank you. The wall itself is a work of art. Inside, we find high ceilings and columns carved out of stone. You see it as I see it. When this wall was originally built, it had 14 false entrances. The Egyptians were serious about protecting the final resting places of its kings and their families. Baby.
How you doing?
Geeking?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cold though. Oh, have I mentioned how cold it is yet? I have a ton of shorts and light tops for traveling around Egypt. Yeah. Hopefully the coast will feel a bit better in a few days.
It's pretty cool.
Oldest pyramid in the world. Yes!
This is my Cadillac, Egyptian Cadillac, yeah.
Egyptian Cadillac.
Egyptian Cadillac, yes.
We got the taxi.
Yeah.
Hi, guys.
Taxi.
Okay, here's a pro tip when traveling to Egypt. Everywhere you go, there'll be people just like this. They want you to pose with their donkey or camel, or they might ask to take a picture with you. They're usually nice and friendly, but they can also be very pushy. If you're not interested, keep walking. Never hand them your phone or camera. If you do want to get a picture, they expect you to hook them up with some cash afterwards. I usually start each day with a few $1 bills in my front pocket for these occasions. I'll have some pointers on dealing with the vendors and tipping culture a little later. Now, though, back to Saqqara and getting a closer look at these tombs. Down the tunnel we go. Into the tomb. Better leave your claustrophobia outside. These tunnels get tighter and tighter, and there's little to no light inside. But if you can handle it, it's pretty cool. Check out the hand-carved hieroglyphics and other ancient art made for the afterlife. If you look close enough, you may also find an Art of Adventure hat. My hat just flew into the tomb. What does that mean?
She broke Egypt.
Yup. The entrance to this particular tomb is several stories deep. I'm not sure if it's a good sign or a bad sign when an ancient tomb swallows your company hat. I guess time will tell. So far, so good, though. My tour guide gets a local to run down and get my hat back. Yes, leave it to me to cause a bit of commotion. So here's another tip. Make sure when it's cold and windy and there are deep holes everywhere, you strap your hat on extra tight. It's for good scuba juju right here with the fish. It's really fun to watch Mo trip out on all this art. Stoked, babe?
Yeah.
Geeking, babe?
Yeah. You can tell this was a water area because all the boats. See the boats? See the boats?
Mm-hmm. Like what are we talking? Like 2,000 plus?
4,500 years ago.
For the art we just touched?
Yeah.
Man. And there is a lot of art in these tombs. It's meant to be a point of contact between the living and the dead. Egyptians believed the images in the tomb would come to life and help usher the dead into the afterlife. Just one visit, and it's already clear to me why Egyptians use Saqqara as a burial ground for 3,000 years. You can feel the sacred energy here. As a student of life, you have to explore the world. I'm pretty sure that's like rule number 1. While I do find value in group tours, I think some of the best exploration and understanding of culture comes when you venture out by yourself.
Play a little chess. Take it seriously over here.
Here we are, sitting and chatting it up with these Egyptian men playing chess in the local hookah bar. They were friendly and welcoming. Through broken English, we worked to communicate and understand each other. We laughed together. We cheer together. It might seem like just a simple game, but while they advance their chess pieces, I see movements of friendship, teamwork, and sophistication. There's a real synergy here. It's Pascale with Art of Adventure. Nothing like a camel ride. If rule number 1 in the Student of Life Handbook is to explore the world, I think rule number 2 should be try new things. This is definitely a unique feeling. Not like riding a horse. A camel ride in the desert is a first for me. And a first for Mo.
Pascale's back there somewhere. I can't see her. This is our caravan. Our people. Ushi over there. Isis over there. I don't know what else to say.
I could be wrong, but I think we are witnessing another first here.
So, there's
Mo is speechless.
some pyramids. I've been studying these buildings, these structures for my whole life. I've been fascinated by them. Painted them. They're right there. I can't even. I'm having a good time.
Just a little trek through the desert with pyramids. I mean, pyramids. This just hits different. When you see and read about the pyramids of Giza your whole life, it's hard to get over the fact you are finally looking right at them. Like, they're right there, and they are beautiful. Selfie with the camel.
Okay.
All right, listen to me. Don't skimp on the camel ride. It's a must. They all have funny names like Mickey Mouse or John Wayne. By the way, this is the only time it's okay to hand your phone to a stranger. The guides will take some fun and some cheesy shots you'll want forever. They do expect a tip, of course. They were asking for 200 Egyptian pounds, which is about $12. Most people I talk to tip between $5 and $10 US. In Egypt, the vendors pretty much come at you nonstop. This is true whether you're at a tourist hotspot or just walking through a market. Again, if you're not interested, just keep walking. Never accept one of their free gifts. I promise they'll want something in return. Great Pyramid. A lifetime dream. The only thing better than seeing and touching the Great Pyramid in person is watching Mo see and touch it for the first time. He's been obsessed with all things Egypt his whole life. Baby. The pyramids and Egyptian symbolism have played a big part in his own paintings.
Pyramid right here. They put those blocks here 4,500 years ago.
What's going through your head right now?
I can't. You know.
I mean, this is it. It's hard to explain how massive this is. The Great Pyramid is 450 feet tall, and when you look straight up, it looks like it stretches straight to the heavens. The Great Pyramid was built for King Khufu, and when I asked Mo if he wanted to go inside to see the tomb, there was no hesitation. Let the climbing begin. First, you climb the outside of the pyramid to get to the entrance. Then you enter a cave-like opening. Inside. Oh my goodness.
This isn't the original entrance to this pyramid. This was carved because the original entrance is impassable. It's very small.
Then you walk up a flight of stairs to find a small tunnel that heads straight up. Yep, you climb that too.
Be careful.
Next, the Grand Gallery. The ceiling is very high here, but the room is still very tight side to side. You can find about 100 more steps here. The Great Step greets you at the top. Great Step right there. It marks the center of the pyramid. You're not done yet. You still have to crawl through this tiny tunnel for another 50 feet or so. After all of that, you find yourself standing in Khufu's tomb. Another bucket list moment for Mo. Somehow, despite all the people coming and going, he snaps this shot of the red granite sarcophagus all by itself. Perfection, babe. After paying your respects, you exit the same way you entered.
Takes some time.
That was cool.
I'm gonna hold on to you. You can let me out pictures.
It's so nice to feel that cold air again. It's very hot in all those tunnels. I can't imagine what it must feel like in the middle of summer. One more stop before we leave the complex. Check out the Great Sphinx of Giza. This is the oldest known monument in all of Egypt. A good student of life is always striving to understand and learn from other cultures. So when you visit Cairo, there are a few museums to put on your to-do list. The National Museum of Egyptian Civilization is home to 20 mummies of Egyptian kings and queens. No cameras are allowed inside the mummy rooms, so you have to trust me on this one. It's mesmerizing. Make sure you carve out some time to check out the Museum of Egyptian Antiquities, also known as the Cairo Museum. It's home to more than 120,000 artifacts from ancient Egypt. It's cool to see new pieces coming and going daily. Amazing. Right now, the museum's most viewed artifacts are part of the King Tut collection.
This inside a sarcophagus, inside a tomb.
Again, no cameras are allowed in the room with all the gold.
2 coffins. Egyptian blue, though. What you know about that?
Mo cheats a bit and gets this shot of King Tut's death mask from the hall outside the room. Nice job. Okay, this isn't a museum, but you should also check out one of the laser light shows on the pyramids. From the Great Pyramid Inn in Giza, you can watch the show right on the rooftop. Here are some more pro tips for your bucket list trip to Cairo. Women, we'll start with you. Short shorts and short dresses are tolerated in the beach towns, but in big cities like Cairo, you'll want to cover up a little bit more. Throw a couple pairs of capris in your bag and make sure to grab some shirts that cover your shoulders. Egyptians are not into public displays of affection. A little hand-holding is fine, but try to avoid full-on makeout sessions in public. Don't drink the water out of the tap. Use bottled water to brush your teeth. I was told to bring $50 in ones, and that turned out to be a really smart move. As I mentioned before, ones are good for tips and small trinkets the vendors sell around town. It's good to tip if you go out to eat. 10% seems to keep everyone happy.
Because so much sugar bring the flies.
Capitalism is definitely alive and well in Egypt, and the Egyptians thrive on tourism. From papyrus shops. What's you writing, babe?
Art adventure.
No alcohol.
To essential oil and perfume markets. Lunch on a boat.
Not a cruise.
On the Nile. To weathered bakers who sit and make bread all day in an outdoor oven. They will all be good to you if you are good to them. If that's not in the Student of Life manual, it certainly should be. Did you have a good time?
I had a great time. Oh my God, yes.
This is pretty sick. Camel rides, pyramids, museums, all the beautiful things you've seen.
The food, the culture, the art.
The people.
The art? Can we talk about the art for a second? Are you kidding me?
I'm humbled. Man.
We're gonna have down in the description below, we're gonna have links to all the different things. So if you wanna check it out, or if you wanna shop around and see what might be the best tours for you, all that information below. We hope you found this video helpful. If you did, hit that like button. If you're not already subscribed, please do so.
Come on.
We're gonna have some more adventures from Egypt. I just love saying that.
Egypt, that was pretty cool.
We're gonna have more adventures from Egypt. Oh my goodness. Hello.
Hello.
So we want our experiences to help make your next adventure epic. That's what our adventure is all about.
That's pretty much true.
All that's left for you to do is go get it.
Come on.
Look, camels. Cue the camel.
We ain't rich.
Cue the camel.
Yeah.
That's amazing. See,
Yeah.
just
Never know.
Just a morning in Cairo.
Yeah. How was your morning?
This is fantastic.
Let's go.